And welcome back on this Tuesday morning. You know what? We are finally going to see some sunshine. That's going to make everyone happy. Lots of smiles today. And again, happy birthday, Curtis Giles. It was yesterday, but temperatures are going to reach around 71 today and full sunshine. So definitely looks like an outdoor day. But take advantage of that. No rain. And then tomorrow there is that 20% chance of showers, but still some sunshine mixed in with some clouds. High temperatures of 76, low of 52, and pretty much maybe the same exact thing for Thursday, just a little cooler temperatures of 67, and rain returns on Friday with 72 for that high.
Let me make this surprise announcement again as we look outside. The sun's coming up, something we haven't seen in a while. Joseph is going to try to get a vehicle for Thursday. Country Rover is coming out of the closet. So I'm going to leave it at that until I can give y'all further announcement on what's about to happen.
All right.
I'm back, Pete. Been taking off too much.
And don't know what to do.
Been 20-something years since the Country Rover was on. Well, I did Cooper and Company at 48, but coming out of the closet, got to find something to do.
Do you want me to tell you how to do it?
No.
You got it.
Mr. Dan Totten up here, divorce, criminal
defense.
Criminal defense. But today we're going to talk about something that lawsuits.
Run
I'm glad you brought that up because we get a lot of calls about filing plaintiff's cases. And we do, Lucas and I will take plaintiff's cases, and some of the more simpler cases we'll keep for ourselves, but some of the more complex cases we send out to other lawyers who are more experienced.
Common practice.
One of my favorites down in Birmingham, a guy named Jeff Reichard, he's been very successful. He tried a case that I sent to him last year, and the work that he did was amazing. Locally, you have some lawyers that also do complex plaintiff's cases. I had one call me the other day, Bird Latham, who you know. Bird, for years, was an insurance defense lawyer. And all the insurance companies went to the lawyers in big towns, Huntsville, Birmingham. And Bird has decided to use his experience over the years to do plaintiff's cases. It's an area of the law, like criminal law and like divorce law, that you got to keep up with.
Now, are you talking about personal injury, or
Yes, personal injury cases, car wrecks, products
you know, the big deal now is in a wreck, get a check.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Used to, you wouldn't say that to a lawyer on there.
Used to, you'd be disbarred immediately.
For that kind of lingo.
But that's not the case anymore.
So, basically, are you making the announcement that y'all will take personal injury, big cases like that now?
Everybody in this town must take them and have a general law practice here. We're a small community, and we have to do something in every area of practice: probate practice, civil practice, criminal practice, domestic relations.
I got to ask you, I've been to your office. Y'all are extremely busy there. And with you, and I know how long it takes to do a divorce, obviously. Wish I'd known you earlier. How do you keep juggling? And it's just you and Lucas. Now, I know you've got a excellent staff down there.
Right.
How do you juggle with a small firm like that many cases?
My chief juggler's name is Bonnie. She's been with me 32 years. Mm-hmm. When she quits juggling my stuff, I'm going to the house. So that's how I do it.
Good stuff.
Do you ever get confused? Is it confusing going from one criminal defense to a divorce case? Or
Have you ever seen their notes in a file? No, it's not confusing.
No, but I know him.
Well, we had a little confusion at the office yesterday, but we got it straightened out.
So if somebody's looking to get divorced, let's go back to divorce, they call, make this consultation fee to come in and sit. How long does that usually, if you get divorced, call 232-1287, give Dan a call. How long does that take? What are you trying to find out from that person?
Well, I have a questionnaire that I fill out. It includes information such as the day they were married, whether or not a separation has occurred, what their address is, what their phone number is, what their children's names and ages are, what their assets are in a general way, what their job is, what their income is. Just a general fact-finding process. But most of the time in an initial interview, we spend talking about why they want a divorce.
Third party involved is not on that questionnaire?
Well,
Or is that the
most
first
cases,
question?
isn't it?
I don't normally put the third party's name down anywhere, but
Okay.
I will say this. In divorce cases, third parties are very common. I used to think that nearly all divorces were caused by that, but I don't believe that. Now I believe that divorces are caused by other problems, and a third party appears after the decision to end the marriage has already been made.
Because if there wasn't a problem, there wouldn't be a third
That's exactly
party.
right. You're exactly right.
All right, so you do criminal defense, and Lucas is a crackerjack at that, taking all that, and y'all stay constantly busy, and you always done divorces.
That's right.
And now you're taking on personal, well, you say personal injury, you're just talking about plaintiff's cases.
Right. Exactly right.
Is that any case, or is that mainly,
Well,
you start getting medical malpractice and all that stuff, you're into them.
but I would take cases and interview people about those type cases and try to get them to a lawyer that can best handle their particular complex type of litigation.
And with your experience, you would know what direction to tell that person to move
All right,
into.
you may not want to answer this next question. If you do, that's okay too, but I'm going to ask you anyway. A lot of these TV lawyers never go to court.
Never
right.
have seen a
But yet
courtroom.
people call them because they see so much of them, billboards and everything like that. What is your advice to people that do that?
Well, having never used a TV lawyer, as we call them, I can't really give you any advice on that. I'll give you one anecdote. I had a case that arose here years ago involving a man that owned a beverage store on the county line over there. You would remember him real well. He was a guidance counselor at Grissom High School, played football at Northwestern for either the Cleveland Browns or Chicago Bears. He had a TV lawyer that filed suit against him for selling beer to underage minors. One of the minors had a wreck, severely injured somebody, filed a dram shop act against this man. Had that lawyer been from this area and knew a little bit more about the people involved, he would have filed suit against the man who sold the beer, not the man that owned the beer store. And his recovery could have been enormous.
Missed a
But
golden opportunity.
That's exactly right.
And one last thing.
Wow.
Your buddy, Mike Blakely, up here Friday,
Can
told
you
me in the
protect
parking
us?
lot, he said, not only is Dan Totten a brilliant attorney, he said, but he knows the Bible probably as good as any preacher in Athens, Alabama. Why is that? Did you think about being a minister at one time?
I did think about it before I became a lawyer, but
That's a
you
big
know,
switch.
to say somebody knows a lot about the Bible is misleading, because there's no one on this planet who's done anything but scratch the surface of the Holy Bible.
Maybe he's comparing